Hello and welcome. This is Craig from Calgary Hyundai. I would like to introduce you to our 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe GL with all-wheel drive in silver. It's been carpet verified and has undergone our 152-point inspection and has been reconditioned as needed. It has 170,699 kilometers, and some of its highlights include an automatic all-wheel drive system, air conditioning, power windows, power door locks, power heated mirrors, cruise control, and much more. Let's take a closer look. There may be a few kilometers on this Santa Fe, but it's in pretty good condition. Let's take a look. For example, you can see there's just a few stone chips on the hood here, and on the bumper everything looks fairly good as well. We did put a brand new windshield in the car. There's a bit of paint peel at the top on both sides, but that's plastic, so it's not going to rust. And then there's a few stone chips as well. The sides look to be in very good condition without too many issues either. So I think you'll be quite impressed when you come and see this car in person to see its current state as it is right now. Included with our Santa Fe, we have remote keyless entry. You also have a factory alarm system which turns on and turns off with the remote controller here as well. Included is a panic alarm, which works exceptionally well. You get 16-inch aluminum wheels, and we have tires which are in very good condition. Looks like they were put on not that long ago, lots of tread left. You get four-wheel disc brakes as well, plus we have mud guards on every corner here on the Santa Fe, just to protect against stone chips. You get fold-away mirrors here. They're also power and heated. There's no symbol for the heated mirrors. Hyundai doesn't do that for their vehicles. On the inside here we have our controls on the door. For example, there's your mirrors. Then you have your window switches, including an auto down for the driver. Then there's a lockout switch for the windows, which helps prevent somebody from getting hurt from playing around with the window switches. Also on the door here we've got a speaker on the top and a speaker on the bottom as part of the 6-speaker audio system. This is your fuel filler cap release, as well as some storage here in the door. And there's even room to put, let's say, a bottle if you needed to. One of the things that the Santa Fe is very well known for is the amount of space it has on the interior. Part of that, as you can see, is the large amount of headroom. As we go down, you can see we have a headrest here for the driver and the front passenger. They are height adjustable as well, as you can move them forward for comfort. Then you pull them all the way back here and they go back to their default position. Seats themselves have side bolstering. On the driver's side you have additional adjustments here for the lumbar support, as well as it is height adjustable. The seat itself has a bit of wear that you can see from its use over the years, but certainly nothing that would be of any concern, I think, for the near future or even long term. The rear seat passengers are definitely not forgotten with the Santa Fe. As you can see, we've got a nice straight across high opening for the door frame here. And if we look down here, we've got theater seating, but in spite of that, you can still slide in and out with ease. That's of course because we have a nice large opening for your feet. On the door here we have again some storage. That's because the door is a bit larger due to the large door opening. And then here's the other speaker that's part of the 6-speaker audio system. For safety, you get 3 height adjustable headrests for the rear seat passengers. And for comfort, you have an armrest here in the middle. It's padded, and the nice thing is it has a couple of cup holders there located in the middle that you can hide away. Also, you can see we have some seat back pockets on the back of each of the front seats. And the nice thing is they are in great condition. They haven't been damaged in any way over the years. Also down here you can see there's a 12-volt plug-in, some storage, and then there you can see there's additional storage down below. The seat back on the Santa Fe here can go 90 degrees for maximum versatility for carrying cargo. You can put a box right back against it for maximum space. The nice thing is you can also recline this seat up to about, I believe, 11 or 12 positions. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think we got 11 there, so pretty good for comfort as well. The opening to the cargo area is very large, as you can see. It's tall, it's wide, and the great thing about it is that it's very deep as well for the actual cargo capacity. So you should be able to carry long items without any problem whatsoever. There happens to be additional storage hidden underneath back here. There's actually a prop rod that we can put down if we like, but you can see that this is quite deep. so you can put any number of things here. It's almost like having a trunk back here. Snow brushes, washer fluid, you name it. You can hide them away without any issue whatsoever. There's an additional one right here. This is where you actually have your tools for your spare tire, as well as spots to put, let's say, as you can see there, a first aid kit. Then there's a spot there for a fire extinguisher if necessary. There's also a few spots that you can use for tie downs, as well as you can purchase a cargo net from us, which can be attached. We also have a spot here that you can see that you can put a security shade if you'd like. Also back here we have a 12-volt plug-in for any accessories you would like to have back here. As well as you can see there's a light, plus another light back here which is kind of nice. Turn it on and off as necessary, or it'll open and close with the door. Then we also have a spot here for if the gas cap button wasn't working, you can pull that out and there's actually an emergency release. If you're shorter, you'll see we have a couple items here that'll help you out. For example, we have a strap here, and I've seen people add a rope to make it easier for them. This handle here is so that your hands stay clean when you close the hatch. On the back here we have a wiper. We also have here tinted glass, privacy tint, which will help to keep the interior cool, as well as protect your items on the inside from being seen. On the top here you can see we have a couple of crossbars as part of the roof rack. That's an accessory, and that's actually a nice feature to have just in case you need to carry something on top. I've mentioned a few times about the interior space of the Santa Fe and how good it is. I'm going to show you something else you wouldn't probably normally notice. I'm going to move this front seat all the way to the back. So you can see there's tons of legroom up front now. If we go to the back here, as you can see, there's still lots of legroom for an average person to sit in the back without any issue whatsoever. Combine that with the massive amount of headroom, you could put somebody very tall up front and somebody of average height in the back without any problem. There's an additional safety feature most people don't think about. We have a light here on the door, as well as on the driver's side as well, so that people will see the door at night and hopefully not knock it off, protecting you from potential injury. On the inside of the car, since we have the door open, the glove box. Well, it's a nice size, as you can see. It comes down, you can fit a lot of things inside of it. It's also lockable. In addition to the glove box, we have more storage inside the armrest here. Armrest itself is a nice height, so it's very easy and comfortable to use. Material itself is in great condition. Makes it easy to keep clean as well. It's 2 levels. You can see that this spot you can put smaller items. And then down below here, you can see it's quite large, so that you can put anything you'd like down there, including CDs or your MP3 player. We have here some cup holders, and also that'll be held in place because those are spring loaded. Then there's additional storage just at the bottom of the console where there's a couple of 12-volt plug-ins. Let's start it up. There we go. So as you can see, we've got 170,699 kilometers. The gauges themselves are very easy to read, as you can see, pretty clear. I'm going to turn on the lights. You can see that everything lights up quite nicely with a white and blue. So very comfortable on the eyes at night. I think you'll find it to be an easy car, especially if you're traveling on the highway. On the steering wheel, you'll see that we have controls that are easy to reach. For example, you have your cruise control right here. On the left-hand side, we have our audio system controls. The audio system sounds very nice. The buttons themselves are clearly labeled and easy to use. The dials as well. You have a CD player, which will play MP3s if you have it burnt onto a CD. And just above that, you can see we have a clock. Also clearly labeled are the climate control system buttons. You'll find that this system is very powerful. The heater works very well in the wintertime, and the air conditioner is very effective in the summertime. We have a couple of extra bonuses here in the Santa Fe. For example, we have sunglass holders. There's 2 of them. People, in fact, hide their garage door opener inside there. And then we have here some map lights. Speaking of lights, the mirrors underneath the visors, they're lighted, and that's on both sides. For the sun, we have extended visors here as well. Also, we have a sunshade band in the windshield here to help protect your eyes from the sun. And additionally, if you're looking in the rearview mirror, this will help you to look and see what's behind you without being blinded. To the left of the steering wheel, there's a few more things I should point out to you. For example, here's your stability control button to turn that off, just in case you need to be rocked out of something and it's not going to engage, therefore burning out or wrecking the components. This is for your fog lights. And this is to lock your all-wheel drive system. Though completely automatic, just in case you need full traction or would like it right off the bat, you can just push that button and you have all your four wheels that'll turn at the same time. Let's go look under the hood at the engine bay. As you can see, there's no prop rod, which makes life easy because it'll keep your hands clean, as well as you don't have to go searching for it when you're putting washer fluid into the reservoir. You get a 3.3 liter V6 with the Santa Fe. It's got plenty of power for most people. In fact, properly equipped and with trailer brakes, you can pull about 3,500 pounds with this vehicle. It's got a steel timing chain for long life and durability, and of course for lowered maintenance down the road. No need for exotic oils or anything else with this vehicle. It's a very low-cost maintenance vehicle as well, and we think that you'll find it to be an easy car to live with for the long term. The engine bay is very well laid out. Hyundai's famous for that. For example, you have your washer fluid right up front, and you have the cap that won't fly back on you. Your coolant is right there, so as you can see it and check the levels with ease. Power steering fluid as well. You can see we have an engine cover, which helps to keep the engine clean, which is very important. Filling up the oil right up front. Checking the oil right up front as well, clearly labeled. You can even check your transmission fluid. This is a 6-speed automatic. Very nice transmission, it's very smooth. You have your brake fluid at the back. This is an air filter up front. Then we have, of course, a battery. Then there's the exterior fuse box. This vehicle also has a block heater, and that's the cord. If you need to change the light bulbs or would like us to do it, it's not much of a problem. And this car here makes life easy because you don't have to pull off a bumper like some cars, therefore saving you time and money down the road. Thank you for taking the time to view our 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe GL with all-wheel drive with me today. The vehicle may have a few extra kilometers on it, but don't let that hold you back. It's a smooth driving vehicle, lots of interior space, and we think you'll enjoy it once you take a look at it close up. If you have any further questions or would like to book a road test, all you have to do is click or call. We are Calgary Hyundai, Dealer Rater's 2016 Dealer of the Year for Hyundai in Alberta, where you'll always get excellent customer service and a great deal.